Hello, welcome back to Sorare Assist. Adam here, and today I'm going to be highlighting 10 options for the Specialist division where you of course need 2 players that have got an L15 of 40 or below. Today I'm going to be highlighting some budget options that could shine in game week 302. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get a free limited card and 13 common cards. Start your collection today. Check out my Patreon as well and SorareAssist.com. Okay guys, let's get stuck into today's content. As I say, I'm going to be highlighting 10 players today, including goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders and forwards, that could potentially shine in the upcoming game week 302. Good thing as well is that you can use these players in the slots that require a player with an L15 of 40 or below. As always though, do your own research on these ones, make sure that they do qualify for the L15 40 or below before hitting that buy button. And all this content as well of course is financial advice. So let's get straight stuck into it then guys, starting with the goalkeepers. So the first goalkeeper option is Jorg Zibbenhandel of Sturm Graz. So Sturm Graz are at home to Hartberg. If we look at the scores of Zibbenhandel, we can see he has got some scores. He has got 9 clean sheets, that's in the last year. So a home fixture, a favourable one. He could potentially keep a clean sheet here. And as you can see as well, Sturm Graz are odds on favourite to win this one at 1.52. So it could potentially be a clean sheet opportunity for Zibbenhandel. Next up, I've gone for Matthias Dreyer in the goalkeeper slot. Slightly cheaper option who plays for Saint Etienne in the League 2. We can see that he has been playing the games recently. He did miss a couple of games here, so it might be worth checking the team news on this one to make sure he's playing. But as you can see, when he's played here, he's kept plenty of clean sheets. Etienne Green is probably the usual starter for Saint Etienne, but I think he is currently suspended after receiving a red card. So Dreyer could get an opportunity between the sticks. Saint Etienne are the slight favourites as well in this one, at home to Bastia. So it could be another potential option in the goalkeeper slot. Defenders now then, and the first one I've gone for is Jason Pendant of Quevilly-Rouen. Now this guy is going for around £2.26 at the moment, and as you can see, he's got some decent scores in the last 2 games, where he's played at left back for Quevilly-Rouen. The next game in game week 203 is actually at home to Niort. Thing to note here is that they do have a game against Bordeaux, away to Bordeaux, so make sure that, so we have to check that that doesn't affect his L15 score after that game is finished. But if it doesn't, it could be a really good option for your sides in game week 302. Again, slight favourites as well, Quevilly against Niort, so this could be one where Pendant could potentially shine, potentially get another assist as he did in the most recent game when he was playing at left back. So it could be a potentially really cheap option for your lineups for game week 302. The next player I've gone for in defence is Chiedozie Waziem of Hajduk Split. £23 for his limited at the moment and a current floor price of around £24. Look at his scores, he's got some decent scores in the last 2 games. He's also got some other decent scores as well, as you can see from his score graph. And he has played now the last few games at centre back for Hajduk Split. As you can see, he's got some pretty decent numbers, especially in the last 2 games as well. And they've also got a favourable fixture as well against Slaven in game week 302. And we can see as well that Hajduk Split are odds on favourite for this one, so this should be a pretty easy game for the Croatian side. So this could be another good option, potentially in defence. Midfielders now then, the first one I've gone for is Kang In Lee of Mallorca. £21 currently for his limited card. If you look at his last 2 scores as well, they have been impressive. He has started the last 3 games as you can see, and he has impressed in the last 2, scoring and getting an assist. They've got an easy game as well at home to Girona in game week 302. So this could be another opportunity for Kang In Lee to shine, who is still only 21 of course. And they are odds on favourite to win this one, Mallorca, at 2.15. So this could be another really good option, this time in midfield. Next up I've gone for Jan Gregus of the St. Joe's Earthquakes, which is another midfield option at a very potentially cheap price of around £2. For look at his scores, he has impressed recently, some pretty decent scores in the last 2 games, but he has got some good scores here as you can see, and with an easy fixture coming up at home to the Whitecaps, this could be potentially another game where Gregus could get an assist or potentially even a goal. As you can see as well, St. Joe's Earthquakes are the favourites in this one, So this could be another potentially good pickup at a very low price. So on to the forwards now then. The first one I've gone for is Ahmed Kukusku of Sandhausen in the German Bundesliga 2. Only 22 this guy, is going for around £10 at the moment on auction and around £19 floor price. If I look at his scores, he has got some good scores. He's capable of getting an assist or a goal, as you can see here. Come on as a sub in this game, impressed, and then he's got his chance in the team. Started the last two, getting an assist in this game. So this could be potentially another game where Tuku could start, and it's a pretty easy game as well at home to Kaiserslautern. And Sandhausen are slight favourites in this one, so it's not the most easiest fixture, but it's still a home fixture, and as you can see from this as well, generally forwards score quite well against Kaiserslautern, so this could be an opportunity potentially for Kutuku to get on the score sheet or get an assist. Next forward I've gone for is Ahmedin Demirovic of Augsburg in the German Bundesliga 1. Going for around £13 at the moment for his limited card, and they've got a good fixture at home to Hertha Berlin in the next game. Look at his scores, he has got some good numbers here, some 60s, which is decent. And as you can see, he's started the last 4 games, scored an assist as well in those 4 games, which is decent. So this could be another one where you could potentially get a goal or assist in a more favourable fixture. And as you can see, they are slight favourite Augsburgs to win this game, so it could be one where Demirovic gets on the score sheet. And as you can see, forwards generally score quite well against Hertha Berlin at home. Next forward is Kim Joo-kong of Jeju United. Going for around £9 on auction, £11 on his floor price. They were away to Suwon FC in the game week 302, who have been leaking goals recently. And if we look at his scores, he has got a 100 score here, a 79, a 49 and a 34 in the most recent games. But he has started the last 4 games. Got 3 assists in this game at home to Pohang Steelers, which was really impressive. He also scored away to Seoul as well. Now he is the player that does seem to have replaced Min-kyu recently in the Jeju side. There has been rumours that Min-kyu is potentially going to be moving away from Jeju. That is just a rumour though, what I've heard, and that's potentially why he's been kept out of the side. So whether Joo-kong can keep his place in the side is another thing to note, but we will need to maybe check that in the predicted lineups. So this is a game where he could potentially shine again at home to Ichin United, who have not been keeping that many clean sheets recently. The final forward I've gone for is Sorare Assist of Midtjylland in the Danish League. He's going for £19 at the moment, that's the current floor price at the time of recording. They're at home to AB Aalborg in the next game. As you can see, forwards do pretty well against them in a high scoring Danish league. He's got some good scores as well, as you can see here. He's got 76, 72, 62 more recently. And he has been starting all the previous games as well. As you can see, he's got 2 assists and 2 goals there in the last 7 games. So this could be another potential game where you could get on the score sheet or get an assist. And as you can see, Midtjylland are heavy favourites in this one at home against Aalborg. So this could be another potentially really good option for that last 15 of 40 or below slot. So that was all the selections for the Specialist League with players of L40 in the last 15. If you do like this video and you want more content like this going forward, do let me know by smashing that like button. I will look to do these on a regular basis, potentially every week. Is there any of these players that you like the look of? Some of them are really cheap, so it might be worth just a punt, especially those players that are around £2. If you are on a budget, you'll then obviously have a good option potentially in the relevant slots for the Specialist League. Okay guys, thanks for watching as ever. Check out my Patreon for regular scouting on there, scouting out the best players and some up and coming players as well. Check out my website as well, SorareAssist.com, and of course if you're not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get a free limited card and 30 incoming cards. Okay guys, thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you again soon.